welcome everybody. Level M Diecast. Yes, it is time. Mix number 7. We are only one mix away from completing the year. This is the GK's Matchbox Moving Parts FWD 28 Matchbox cars. Did pick this up from, of course, J-Car, which is the go-to place for my moving parts. This case is now sold out on his website. Unfortunately, this case sold very quickly. This case has quite a few new castings in it. If you're a Ford fanboy, this is a mega case for you being a Ford fanboy. So, of course, 8 models as per usual. There is no chase in this case. First one up, this is new color, obviously. No carryovers in moving parts cases. 2018 Ford Focus RS in gray. This one is number 6 of 50. There is the card art. It looks pretty good. Has an opening hood. Set that one down there. Next one up, brand spanking new casting right here. Brand spanking new casting. 1984 Rover SD1 Vitesse in red. Very, very cool. This one is number 35 of 50. Those numbers, they just don't show up very well on the card. I really wish they would work on that. 36 of 50. What a pain in the butt. All right, next one up. Another brand spanking new casting right here. Look at that. Looks good. 2024 Maserati GranTurismo Fulgor. Not really sure if that's just the trim level or if that's the name. I'm not familiar with the Fulgor side. This one is number 11 of 50. 11 of 50 on that one, so we'll throw that guy right down there. You do get two of those Maserati GranTurismo, so I'll set that one to the left. Ooh, another one. Another new casting to this mix. 1963 Ford Thunderbird. There is the card art. Looks good. This one right here is number 23 of 50. I really wish they would print those numbers darker. So 23 of 50 on that guy. You would get 2 of those in the mix. 2 of the Ford Thunderbirds. So that's always good. 2 Maseratis, 2 Ford Thunderbirds. But then we get into the powerhouses. Ooh, look at this guy. 2004 Ford Excursion. Such a ridiculously cool choice for moving parts. Super excited about this one. This one is 50 of 50 on the mark. 50 of 50. Throw that one there. And then, of course, the biggest one of the entire mix. I guarantee you this is going to be the most popular model. 1994 Ford F-150 SVT Lightning. The first generation SVT Lightning. Very, very cool to see another truck in the mix. This one is number 28 of 50. So 28 of 50. As a matter of fact, let's just go ahead and start with number 28 of 50. We'll get right into it with our SVT. Ooh, look at that. So we'll pop this out of there. Pop them out of the little back section there. There we go. Get the packaging out of here. Boom. There is our first generation SVT Lightning. It does have Lightning right there on the back. Looks very, very good. F-150 on the quarter panel. Full decos on the front. Looks very, very, very good. That whole front end is metal. It's all part of the casting. That looks really good. Looks really, really good, as a matter of fact. The stance looks really, really good. And of course, the short bed. Kind of interesting to see the dual. I don't remember the Lightning having 2 fuel tank doors, but maybe I'm wrong. And then there is the back right there. It does have Ford on one quarter panel, Lightning on the other. See, the taillights are printed up, a little bit of print on the bumper. The bumper is part of the casting. The bumper is actually metal. That's part of the casting. And of course, there is our first moving feature with the opening tailgate, which works fantastic. Looks very, very, very good. Details on this side looks really good. It does have a chrome base on this one. There is the chrome base deeds. 1544 is the man number for this brand spanking new one. Now you can't really see anything on this particular base. There's like no exhaust thing sticking out or anything. I'm not really sure why they decided to go with a chrome base. I think a black base would have been perfectly fine. I think that's kind of a waste of money, to be honest with you. But that tailgate is not the only opening feature. As a matter of fact, look how easy that hood opens. Opens nice, big, and deliciousness. There is all your prints underneath there. It does have the Lightning print on top of the air intake area. Looks pretty good. There's a lot of detail in there, but not a lot of colors. So it doesn't look all that great, but I assure you the details are very, very good. The prints are very, very good. And really nice to see that this has 4-sided tampo printing Plus, we get printing underneath the hood, and the hood pops open, opens up nice and big. Looks fantastic. It's got that kind of light, like nice kind of lowered stance to it. It's just, you know, sport truck. Ah, it's so good. It's so good. Such a good casting. Just want to show that front end again. So that whole grill area is printed. You can see it's all print. So there's not a whole lot of texture in the casting. Most of that's going to be just from the print. But it looks good. I think it looks really good. I think it looks good. This is fantastic. This might be one of the best castings from Matchbox in a very long time. So we'll throw that guy up there. All right, we'll go backwards. We'll go with something a little bit low. Next 2018 Ford Focus RS casting that's been around not very long. Actually, I think this might only be the first recolor we've gotten of this one. I think it debuted in that RS blue, and I don't think we've seen another color since. So now we're going to see it in this really nice gray. It's a very nice gray too. Looks very good. It's actually quite a nice color. Does utilize the small 6 spokes in black, which I think looks fine. Details in the back. Ooh, it's got a plate on there. So it says something RS. Looks pretty good. It's kind of hard to read. It's very small printing. RS on the side as well. For Focus on the back. Blue oval on there. Taillight prints look decent. They look decent, especially because the Focus taillights kind of go up the side of the car. I think they did a pretty decent job on that. Full prints on the front. Looks good. Ford symbol on there. RS symbol on there as well. And of course, the opening feature is, of course, the opening hood. So the blue one didn't really open all that way. Now, see, this one has a ridiculous amount of colors. Look at that. Look at all the colors and the details underneath the hood. Looks fantastic. Intake pipes and all kinds of stuff. That looks really good. I think you guys have to admit that is fantastic. And of course, this hood stays up perfectly fine as well. No need to prop that up either. So digging that one. Base seats on this one. Again, we've seen this one before. 1463 is the man number. Looks great. Looks good. Hood looks really good. Actually pops up very nicely. I'm actually pretty impressed about that. So we'll kind of slow these down a little bit. Throw our Focus up there. Moving on to another brand spanking new casting. 1984 Rover SD1 Vitesse. This one's kind of a harken back to the Matchbox brand a little bit. We've seen Rovers before. Let's see here and get this one out of here. There we go. This one in red looks very good. There's a ton of print along the side, along the windows, door handles, all that good stuff like that. Trim on the bottom as well. The bumpers, very interesting. The front and rear bumpers, those black bumpers, those are separate pieces. So you'll see the interior is kind of a tan-ish kind of color. And it's not painted. That's what color the interior is. So the front and rear bumpers are actually separate pieces. I'm very impressed. Very impressed. Well, very nice. Details in the back. It says Rover SD1 in the plate. Rover Vitesse. The plates look pretty good. The details and prints and all that stuff look very nice. I like the details to it. You can read it, which is really nice. Details on the other side. Uses the disc hub wheel. Now this one, I think it opens the other way. Yeah. So it pops up. And then, there we go. Pops forward. I was going to say, I was pretty sure it popped open that way. Look at all the detail underneath the hood of this one. I know it's kind of hard to get that in there to focus, but look at that. Look at the detail in there. Tons and tons of print. I like the fact that there's no print above the wheel wells. You know, it would be body colored. I just think they did a fantastic job on the prints under here. That looks really good. Looks really good. The hood stays up very nicely. Details look very good on the hood. It's really nice. It's really nice. So of course it goes down and then you just pop it down. Details on the front. Headlights look very good. There's your Rover logo in the front. There's a little bit of print around the base of the hood as well that goes around the headlights, which just another cost that it seems like moving parts almost has an unlimited budget sometimes. You know, at least this case feels like it has a limited budget. There is your base seats right there. 1546 is your brand spanking new man number. Base seats are pretty straightforward, but 84 Rover SD1 Vitesse with the Sportback looks very cool. It's a very cool casting. Very cool casting. This one just looks like, I mean, like I said, like it just seems like the sky was the limit. Like they were like, well, let's just keep on pumping out for this this case. It's perfectly fine. We're gonna hold off on that guy. How about we jump into our '63 Ford Thunderbird, looking very, very good. I don't think Matchbox has ever made this era of Thunderbird before, which I think is good, because then that's a very, very good model for them to choose. So this one is a brand spanking new casting as well. It is debuting in kind of this turquoise color, which looks fantastic. Uses the disc hub wheels. A little bit of silver print on the side. Does, of course, say Thunderbird in the back, which looks really good. Details in the back. The taillight prints look fantastic. It just looks great. It kind of looks like an orange slice. I really like that look. Looks good. Big, colorful chrome base on this one. Super shiny chrome base. 1543 is the brand spanking new man number. Looking extra, extra nice. Interior is pretty basic. It's pretty basic, but I think that's fine. I think the overall stance of this car looks really good. The headlights are printed up. Headlights look fantastic. Details look good. Details on the edge of the hood as well. And this one also opens up the... Oh, I thought it opened up the other way, but I was wrong. Again, tons and tons of print underneath the hood. Look at that. You can see the air cleaner, all that good stuff. Even the battery on this left side. The battery looks fantastic. Just tons and tons of print in there. And that's all part of the casting. There's no plastic under there. That's all metal casting section. Looks really, really good. The hood stays up very nicely. I mean, look at that. Like, these moving features on this particular case actually work very, very nice. Very, very nice. Like, see, this one has to have a chrome base. I think the chrome base is important for this one. So, this one looks really good. I still don't think the chrome base was necessarily necessary on the SVT, but I think it looks good. Throw that there. All right, another brand new casting, 2024 Maserati GranTurismo. This one is in a kind of brown color. I don't feel like this casting will be all that popular. This car in real life is not really all that popular. This might go the way of the Bentley that they did, the Bentley Continental, unfortunately. But a brand new casting nonetheless. It does have a very nice matte finish to this brown speckle. It's a very, very interesting, very awesome looking color. It's kind of hard to explain. This one does have kind of a dark red interior. Looks good. Details on the side uses just traditional 5 spokes, nothing particularly fancy. Details in the back. It does say GranTurismo on one side, Maserati. And then, of course, there's the name of the car in the plate. Taillights look okay. I think the taillight print's a little bit small. I think it should have been a little bit bigger on the casting. You can certainly tell that there's space for a much bigger taillight print on there. And I think that, you know, to match the one-to-one car, it should have been bigger print. Details on the side, still the same. Opening doors, as you'd expect. Opening doors look good. It's the really nice, like, snap hinge doors, which is really, really nice. They open up very good. A little bit of detail on the inside of the doors. There is a little bit of detail on the door panel, which is nice. I always like to point that out because it's a very unnecessary thing for a designer to do. You know, they do it if they care, honestly. Details on the front. This is the real crisp, kind of like higher quality, not quite inkjet printing, but way better than pad printing. With the Maserati logo there in the grille, and then of course another one right there on the edge of the bumper. Headlights done up, average. It's average. It's not average casting, nothing particularly fancy. There's the base deets, and this one's man number is 1531 for that one right there. All right, moving on to what could be the best one of the mix. That SVT was pretty dang good. When they first announced this Ford Excursion, I thought this was the greatest thing for moving parts because it has a very interesting opening rear section. Unfortunately, they didn't do that nice, interesting opening rear section where it has the hatch and the two opening doors. I'm sure that the designer probably tried to do that at first, and they probably were just unable to do that at such a small scale. I can tell you just from pulling it out of the packaging right there, it's actually sized quite nice. I thought this would be way too small. And I can tell you right now, this thing is sized really, really nicely. I mean, really, really nicely. This is really big. It's about as big as they can get it and still make it look good. Oh man, this is so good. I haven't even looked at this casting yet, and it's still that good. I just totally sidetracked. All right, comes in this brilliant, brilliant dark blue metallic, which looks unreal. Looks absolutely fantastic. Two-tone, got the gray trim on the bottom. That is actually part of the interior. So this gray bit you see on the bottom is the actual interior. The interior is gray. You see there's an extra spare tire in there, just like on the real one. There is those swing doors in the back. Unfortunately, like I said, I think that they probably explored a potential to get those to work. I just don't think that they could have done it for the price point. Does say Excursion on the back, and then Ford symbol on the other side. Looks fantastic. Chrome base, so you get your chrome bumpers in there, which looks good. Utilizes the utility 6-spoke, which I think is great. The interior is really, really nice. It's pretty open. There is a post in the back here, which looks good. Prints on the front are absolutely fantastic. Look how good those headlights look. Oh, Hot Wheels, eat your eyes out. Just eat it out. You just can't make prints that look that good. That looks super realistic. Super realistic. Not like that drawn-on picture crap that Hot Wheels has been doing lately. This is proper headlight prints. It's fantastic. This is fantastic. I can't even get enough. Holy cow, look at that. Look at the print underneath there. Looking absolutely fantastic. Top of the radiator, all that stuff. Looks just fantastic. Colors, multiple colors in there. The gray you see on this side and the gray you see on this side that kind of looks like tubing. That's actually part of the interior piece. And that's pretty cool. That's actually a pretty cool detail. I'm really, really digging that. The hood opens great. It stays up on its own. Oh, this is so good. I can't get enough of this casting. There is the base deets right there. 1542 is the man number, so we've been hiding all around those 1540 numbers. And the base just looks fantastic. It looks so good. It's got the running board on the side. Oh man, I can't even get enough of this. I can't. I'm just gonna tell you right now, ladies and gentlemen. Matchbox casting of the year. This might even be Matchbox casting of the decade. This is unbelievable. This is by far. I don't know. This may be my new favorite Matchbox casting of all time. I'm not gonna lie. This thing is so good. It's so good. It's so perfect. The execution's perfect. I can't even gush enough on how amazing this model is. This is just... man, I don't even know what to say. I just don't even know what to say. That is absolute Matchbox perfection. It is unbelievable. 10 out of 10 peak Matchbox. This is... anytime you've ever thought about a great Matchbox, that represents every single bit of that you've ever seen. Ever in your life. That is... I can't even gush enough about that. That is the most amazing casting we have seen in a ridiculously long time. That is a unbelievable case. That's such a good case. And we still have one more case to go for this year. We still have one more case, which includes stuff like the Sequoia, the Cybertruck, and I'm already losing my mind over an Excursion. This is just unreal. Matchbox moving parts from Matchbox is the greatest thing on the diecast market right now, hands down. Hands down. So drop a comment. Let me know what you think about those. Let me know what you think about this fantastic case. It was worth every bit of the wait. UPS just kind of dropped the ball on me. I should have had this days ago. But anyways, it's here now. Drop a comment. Let me know what you guys think about that. We gonna roll out as usual. Oh, so good. LMD. Peace.